Hello Internet and welcome to our first video ever. Our hot topic today is could Hitler have gone to heaven? Before we enter into this discussion, we're going to get to know our main character for today. Believe it or not, this little bundle of joy that you see right here is in fact Adolf Hitler. Since he's so cute, we're gonna call him Addy. Addy was born on April 20, 1889. He was actually born in Austria, but grew up in Germany. His father Aloy was a farmer who later became a small businessman. Even though his family was not wealthy, they made it until the end of the month. Aloy's dream for his son was to become a successful businessman, but Addy had a different dream for himself. Addy's dreams, believe it or not, was to wear a different mustache and become an artist. Of course, Aloy did not allow this, and that made a huge duty of their father-son relationship. When Aloy passed away, Addy's mother allowed him to drop out of school. He grabbed the little money that he could and moved to Austria to pursue his career as an artist. There he applied twice to the Academy of Fine Arts, and both times was rejected. I bet they regretted later on having admitted him, because perhaps the landscape of history today would be very different. So, Addy found himself broke, homeless, and working as a street artist, making portraits to anyone who would pay. During that time, his mother died of breast cancer. His family was in bankruptcy. Addy was now an orphan, broke, homeless, without a job, and responsible for his sister. Later on, World War I started, and as you know, he joined the German army. He did this because he did not agree with the imperialism in Austria, but he did sympathize with the German nationalism. He was an Austrian citizen at the time. There he fought a little bit, but he did not spend much time in the line of fire. He was wounded in the battlefield, and his life was spared by a soldier from the opposite side. Then he returned to a post-war economy in Germany, where he, along many other Germans, saw that the Jew population was being prosperous, while most of the German population mainly struggled to survive, and this generated a lot of heat. So now we have Addy, a young man back from war who was trying to make his way into the world. So he joined the German Workers' Party, which later became the Nazi Party. And with his anti-Semitic and anti-Marxist views, he escalated the political ladder very fast. After winning the presidency, he made any other political party illegal. The rest is history. So World War II broke, and as you know, Hitler was the enemy. The Nazis started the concentration camps. So the Holocaust took from 11 to 14 million lives, from around 6 million of which were Jews. He never married because he found himself very handsome and thought that being single would be advantageous in politics. He committed suicide at the end of his life, probably because he was not up to taking responsibility for his action in front of the international community. As you see, he was not a very good human being. And now back to our topic. Could Hitler have gone to heaven, or did he have a fast descent into hell? Before we emit our verdict, we need to decide which standard are we going to use to judge him. Who knows what is right and what is wrong? Who determines it, and whose standard are we going to use to judge him? While we think about that, let's look at some of Hitler's good deeds. He started one of the first anti-smoking campaigns. He was a vegetarian and a huge defender of animal rights, and punished animal cruelty very harshly. He never entered a concentration camp, so we guess many other people were involved and actively participated in committing those crimes. He made huge economical contributions to medical and scientific research, whose findings have probably saved more lives than the ones that were lost during the war. These are all things that we consider good in our society. So whose standards are we going to use to weigh in the balance and judge whether he deserves heaven or hell? We guess every human being has their own conscience and says I know what is right. But what makes what you think is right correct above what I think is right, or my neighbor, or my brother? What we are proposing is using a higher standard, a different standard, one that is above every single person, and is the standard by which we are going to be measured when the time comes. It is that there is nothing we can do that can open the gates of heaven, because in the end, we're all wrongdoers and have fallen short of God's standards, which are the ones that have authority. These standards offer only one way to heaven, which is through the light of the faith in Jesus Christ. So, do you agree or disagree? Please comment below. Hit the like button if you liked it, share with all your friends if you want to share it, and subscribe for more upcoming videos. God bless you, my friends.